Yeah. Alrighty, we are live. Sorry
Hello,
that I'm late.
everyone.
Hi. Sorry that I'm late. I was making dinner and then I lost track of time.
Totally okay.
Hello. Yeah. We are here tonight for live reading sprints to celebrate the first day of Dystopian Readathon. I'm so excited. I did get a head start. I started yesterday, like last night ish. So I did get a head start on the readathon, but I am currently reading the selection with Kira.
Oh, yay! I'm so excited.
I really needed like a comfort read. So this is a reread for me.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
done with this like during the first sprint for sure. Like it's such a
Yeah.
quick read.
I
But
love
yeah,
that one so much. I've
I
wanted
do
to reread it
too.
for years and I haven't.
So I mean, I think the first time I read it, it was like a 5 star, but now it's probably like a 3.
I've
Like it's
wondered
fun.
that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I've wondered the same thing. It would be interesting to reread.
Yeah, it's fun. I definitely like the second book more.
Yeah,
Um,
I
and
agree.
I actually really like the spin-off. I can't say too much about like what that one's
Yeah,
about,
yeah,
spoilers,
I know.
but
I
I
read
like the
that
spin-off.
too.
Yeah, I like these a lot. And then I have like my huge TBR and I don't know what I'll be picking up next, so maybe everyone can choose for me.
Oh,
Um,
fun. Yeah, let us
yeah.
choose.
But yeah, if you want to go ahead and introduce
Okay.
yourself and let us know what you're reading.
Yeah. I'm Jordan. I have a channel. It's called Bookish Gem, and I'll be reading Scythe. I assume it's called Scythe because I think of like science.
No, it's
But
safe. Yeah.
some people say Scythe, but I think it's Scythe.
Oh, really?
I might be like the only person ever who has not read this book yet, so I know everyone else loves it. So I'm
Yeah.
really excited. I read like literally the intro, so I'm like legit starting right now with you guys.
Yay. That book is the book that got me back into like booktube and bookstagram and why I started my
Okay.
bookstagram like 4 years ago.
Wow.
So yeah, so my bookstagram when I started 4 years ago, it used to be called Anastasia's Library. And it's because of that book. I
Really?
won't say who that is, but that is how I started my
No
bookstagram
way.
again.
I didn't know that. That's
I love it.
crazy.
Yeah, and I traveled to Charleston to Y'allfest because Neil Tusterman was gonna be there, and then when I arrived, he canceled. I know.
Oh no.
Okay, I still had a great time, but
Dang,
yeah.
so you're like a big fan of this book.
I love that series so much. I need to
Okay.
reread it. I thought about rereading it for Dystopian, but I just have so many dystopians that I haven't read. And I
Yeah.
started off with a reread, and then I have another book that is also a reread, which would be Cinder. But I'm gonna leave
Okay.
that for last because I need to get to like the whole reason for the readathon is that I have all of these dystopians that have been sitting around
I've never
forever.
read
So
Cinder either, and that's another one everyone says to read.
I'm excited for that one, but also that's another one that I read when I was like in high school and I loved it. I've heard that it does hold up, but I wonder.
Yeah.
We'll have to see, yeah. Yeah. Hi, thanks for coming. Listening to Selection by Kira Cass. Currently reading that too. I think I have like this is how much I have left. So I'll be done during the first sprint with this one. The chapters are really long. I remember them being super long and they still are.
They haven't changed.
Yeah. Hi, thanks for
Hello.
coming. Not reading any dystopians yet because I can't stop Fourth Wing. Oh my
That's
god.
that has some dystopian vibes to it. I
You
think
read
that
it?
counts. Yeah. I
Okay.
loved it. 5 stars,
I
easy.
Oh, I can't wait, but it's like sold out everywhere.
Yeah.
I went to my Barnes and Noble, and they told me it was sold out, but that they're trying to get the author in the fall for signing. So I'm like,
Oh my
great,
goodness.
that would be amazing. And then I went to Books a Million the other day with my friend, and I'm talking out loud to my friend about like, oh, I want this book, but they probably don't have it. And one of the workers is like, Fourth Wing, yeah, we don't have it.
I can't believe like how much that book's blown up. Like I
Yeah.
really cannot.
I honestly don't know much about it. It's just like one of my other friends was like, "Have you heard about this book?" And I was like, "No, I had no idea, but I keep seeing it everywhere."
Yeah.
So I know it's like fantasy and dragons, but
Yeah.
like I don't
It's
know much.
so good. Like
Oh,
it's
so cute.
amazing. But
Okay.
it's like I get why it's blown up, but like you don't see a book catch wind like that
Mhm.
often. Or like everyone is reading it.
Yeah. Was it like published like indie or something that now it's like sold out?
It's this author's first fantasy book. She always
Mm.
wrote romance. I actually got an
Oh,
arc. So that's how I found out about it. I
wow.
didn't
Okay.
know this was happening, like that this was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And so I read the arc before it released. And when I was like halfway through, I pre ordered the one with the black edges with the dragons because
Mm-hmm.
even halfway through, I was like, I have to have like this beautiful cover
Oh.
because it was like a limited edition of it. So I think once it's sold out, that you won't get that one.
Oh no.
I think they said it was limited edition.
You
So
got lucky.
that's like a huge bummer for everyone who didn't get
Mhm.
it. But
Yeah.
it's still worth getting. Like definitely get it and read it still.
Yeah, I have the audiobook on Script. I think it becomes available in like 2 days, but I'm like, I kind of want
Okay.
to read it physically. I don't know. It feels like it's
Yeah.
like like a high fantasy that you'd want to read physically, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
it's easy to follow. I don't feel like the world building was hard to follow. So it's one I think you could do on audio, but I
Okay.
don't know. I just love like physical reading.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Hi, reading scythe. There you go. You have a reading
Yeah.
buddy. Already in chapter 15. I loved that series so much. Yay. I like the first chapter is like one of my favorite like first chapters of any book. Like
Really?
it just sucks you in.
Oh, I
I
can't
really
wait.
love.
I'll have to
Yeah.
let you know. I'll do like a thumbs up when I'm done with
Okay.
it.
Um Hey, I'll be tackling The Handmaid's Tale. I'm scared. I'm scared for you.
I haven't
I
read that one either.
don't No, I haven't. Oh, Gabby's here.
Hi,
Hey.
Gabby. Stop plugged in.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I couldn't hear anything at first. Hello.
How are
How are
you?
you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're good.
Trying to. Oh, there it is.
I
I
feel
was
like I
trying
should
to
get
find
my
my book. I was like, I literally just had it and I couldn't find it, but it was behind my computer. That's why.
Did you
What
want
are
to
you reading?
introduce yourself? No,
Sorry.
Yeah, I will. Hello, everybody. My name is Gabby from Gabbing About Books. I kind of read everything. Lately, I haven't been reading much besides my textbooks. I just started my master's. But tonight, I am starting Scythe. I'm really excited.
Yay!
I literally, this has been sitting on my shelf forever, and I
Yes.
just have not picked it up. So I was like, if this probably be the only book I'll get through. So I'm doing that. Also, look at how cute this bookmarker is. My one friend makes them. It's so
How does
cute.
it work?
This part like lays in
Oh,
the
okay.
page, and then like that kind of just like hangs out.
Oh, I see.
That's so
But
cute.
it's so cute.
How far into it are you? Into Scythe?
I didn't even start it yet.
Okay.
We're
Gotcha.
right. We're together. I'm gonna start right now.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I literally have been going since Thursday. I went to my mom's, then I got home yesterday and I had a birthday party, and then today I had a Memorial Day party. So I literally just got home and like did all the things I needed to do before school tomorrow, and I'm finally sitting down and starting this.
When is school done for you?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
So I'm done on the first with students. We have half days all day or like every day this week. I have to go the second, and then teachers have to go the fifth, which a lot of teachers use their comp time on the fifth. But since I didn't get hired until September, I don't have open house hours, so I'll be there all day. But I have to switch classrooms because I'm switching grade levels next year, so that will give me time to like get packed up and everything, anyways. But so my last day is the fifth.
Okay, that's soon.
Yeah, I can make it.
Yeah.
Having like the days with students be half days though, like, is really gonna help because like they took our Chromebook, so I'm like, I don't know what to do to entertain you. Like, I did the activity where you hold the like piece of paper on your head and like tell them. Like,
Oh yeah.
And they loved that, so I was like being creative, but I don't know.
You could do a bunch of variations of that. Let's draw a baby. Let's draw Santa. Let's like.
Yeah, we did. I forget the first one. I made them draw like a palm tree with birds flying and grass on the bottom, and then we did like a house with a driveway, and they were all like trying to look at it. I'm like, you can't look. That's the point. Like, it's not supposed to look good.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Gabby and I just found out that we're going to the same Taylor Swift concert.
No way.
Yeah.
She was posting about it, and I was like, oh, like, that's probably, like, around the same time as mine. And then when you were, like, 3 weeks, I'm like, wait, like, I literally go in 3 weeks. I'm like, she has, and I knew you were kind of close to Pittsburgh relatively, so I'm like, maybe she's going to the same one. But, yeah, we're both going Saturday. Well, you're going twice.
Yeah, I'm going Friday and Saturday.
That's so cool.
I'm so excited. That's why I got my tattoo today, my Taylor Swift lyric tattoo.
Yeah, show us.
It. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see it from over there. It's
What's it say?
It says, "For once you let go of your fears and your ghosts." It's from You're in Love 1989 album. It's like a bonus.
That's so cute.
I love that lyric, and I really wanted to get it before the concert.
Yeah.
Do you have your outfit picked out?
No, I literally have been online looking, but I found this. I don't know which one I want to get, which I hate my arms. That's like one of my biggest insecurities. So I was like, you know what? You're just going to do it. Nobody cares. But I found this one that's in black. It's like a tank top and a skirt. So I could do like Reputation with that.
Yes.
Or I found a very similar one, but it's hot pink.
So, I like the hot pink. Do you have any like cowboy boots?
I do. Yeah.
I think that would look so cute. The pink
I saw boots. This. I don't know if you can really tell. It has like flowers on it. It's really cute, but it's long sleeve, and I just feel like I'm gonna get very hot. Like even if it cools down, I'm still going hard. So I'm gonna be sweating.
Oh, I think our sections are also I'm in the 500s on Saturday. I'm in the 100s on Friday.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys follow Reagan from Purse Project, but she was like in the pit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, she was so close.
I wish when I was at work when the tickets went on sale, and I literally was like sitting there, my students were like, I need help. I'm like, you have to wait. Like, this is so important. I've been in the queue for hours. But as I was on there, like the seats literally just kept like being like, sorry, not available. So I was like, I just clicked 2 and I was like, whatever. I'm literally sitting with the Lord himself in the nosebleeds, but I'm like, I'm still there, so I don't care.
Yeah. And I've seen so many people like in the parking lot, like if they don't get to go. Yeah. Yeah, we just sold because we had 3 tickets and the third person can't come anymore. So we just sold the third ticket to like and my friend's like part of like a Facebook group for like Swifties, and she just sold it to someone on there. And I'm like, oh, I feel because so many people thought like they can't go, and they've been those weren't too bad. They were like 100-ish, like our
I think I paid $119 a piece for ours. Me and my sister are going, which was not bad.
It's definitely a lot more because for Reputation, for those type of seats, because that's the only time that I've been was Reputation, they were probably like 50.
Yeah.
So they definitely doubled.
Yeah.
But it's worth it for sure. I'm excited. My friend and I have been like we like for the surprise songs. Like I really
want. Have you been like keeping track of like what she might play?
Yeah, she keeps sending me stuff. I can't keep track anymore. There's been so many shows I can't I forget what's on the track list. Like I don't know anymore. Jordan, are you a Swiftie? Not really.
Okay. Yeah. No, I am. I'm not. I wasn't able to go to the concert.
Oh, I'm
sorry. But I didn't know where I'd be living, so like I couldn't buy tickets on time. And so by the time I knew where I was going to be for like a little while, people were reselling them for like $450. Yeah. And so I was like, I'm sorry, I love her, but not that much.
Yeah.
The cheapest ticket for New Jersey, like she just paid, and I was just like curious. I was like online, it was literally like $2,000.
Yeah,
I saw an article. This girl sold her car to buy a ticket to the concert. I was like, I don't know. Like I love Taylor Swift, but you wouldn't catch me selling my car.
I know, but I'm like, man, I should have just bought a bunch of tickets and then did the resale. I would have made like so much money.
Yeah,
like it's just crazy.
Yeah. Everyone thinks I spend so much money. I like for both nights, I didn't spend more than $400. Like
then you got 2 concerts.
Yeah. So and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I want to go all out. It's like it's my artist. Like I don't go to many concerts or anything.
Yeah.
So like,
my one friend got floor tickets for Philadelphia. And I mean, like, she was pretty close to the stage.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I think her floor ticket was like $300. But, like, that's still, like, for right next to the stage was
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, see, when I looked at by me, it was like $450 for the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
No.
No, it was like they were reselling like the nosebleeds for that much. I'm like, you did
Yeah.
not pay this much for
I feel
this
like if
ticket.
you didn't get them the first day,
Exactly.
like, you weren't getting them for a decent price.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Well, I got lucky somehow. Because both my friend and I got the code, and she was the one who ended up getting the ticket. But for the Friday night, I actually got an email from them saying like, "Do you still want to go? Like, just put in your budget, how many people, and if there are tickets available, you're just gonna get charged." And that's how it was so
Oh,
easy.
wow.
Like, I just put like
What?
2 people, like this is my max, and then I just got charged like Ticketmaster. Yeah, they were doing that for some people. I don't know why I got chosen in those, but
Hey, but
yeah.
you did, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
Thank God. Oh, Red Rising.
Oh, I love that one.
I feel like I really wanted to read that one, but like the author, he just gives me the ick.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, there's so many stories about him on the book
I
too.
haven't looked up stories about him, but I do like that series.
Yeah, I was around like on booktube where I don't know if anyone knows Natasha from Tashopolis, but she did a lot of interviews with him, and he's just like really pretentious.
Really?
Yeah. He's like a nepo baby, like I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just
Yeah,
know
I
the
mean,
books, so I'm like,
yeah,
oh, they're
whatever.
good.
Yeah, I've heard they're good. I'm just like, oh, I don't really want to read them just because
Yeah.
of him, but I don't care though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm reading The Revolution of Ivy to kick off the readathon. Cool. I've never heard of that. The
Yeah, me
Revolution.
either.
Fun. Scythe is so good. Yes, it is. Hope you love it. Oh, Gleanings. Cool.
That's in the same world, right? Like that's
Yeah,
a
that's
sequel?
like it's like the 4th book, but it's a whole bunch of short stories that are set in like the world.
Okay.
But it was really cool because there's some stories with like characters that you get to know and love from the series. So yeah, I really loved it. Cinder, cute. I am reading Feed. I'm halfway through it. I plan to reread the Hungry Games series during the readathon. I was thinking about reading the song, what is it called? The Ballad of Songbird and
Yeah,
Snake.
and Saints.
Because I saw the trailer, but I started reading it like right when it came out, and I had to DNF it because I was like, no.
Yeah, I
did not
read
like
that
it.
whole thing and I wasn't impressed with it.
Okay.
I didn't love it, but I do think the movie will be way better.
It looks really good.
And
Yeah.
like, if you are a fan of the Hunger Games, it's really cool to get like the backstory.
Yeah.
But it definitely wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, it's definitely like a even more somber tone of
Yes,
story because it's like
definitely.
it's gonna take like even 100 more years in order for
Yeah.
this to actually like stop. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty dark. Hey, I'm reading The Mesher. I love that book. So good. I read it this year with my best friend Jess. And we loved it. This one is like very like lighter dystopian. It's very much like slice of life, like kind of like teaching you a lesson in a way about life in general, but I really love this one. So into it. I feel like I'll fly through it. You definitely will. I read that so quickly and loved it. I loved Feed when I first read it years ago. I have not heard of that one either.
Me either.
I will start The Toll. That is the 3rd book in the Scythe series.
Okay.
That one. I think
How
when
many
it comes to
total is there?
it's a trilogy.
Oh, okay, and then Gleanings
Yeah.
is just like short stories.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
I feel like with trilogies for me, I always love the 2nd book. It's like a thing, but Thunderhead is amazing. Like that is my favorite one in the series, but they're all so good. According to the author, they literally ran out of them in the warehouse. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're talking about Fourth Wing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you on that bandwagon, Gabby, for Fourth Wing?
I haven't read it yet, but it's like, so I just read The Last Letter by that author,
Mm-hmm.
and I loved it. So that's on my list, but I haven't bought it yet because I was like, I know I'm not going to have time to read it for a while, so I'm waiting. Plus, there's like so much hype about it right now. I'm like, I want to read it when it like dies down.
Yeah, I think after this readathon, I was telling Jordan that I have the audiobook on script, so maybe
Yeah.
after the readathon I might try to listen to it, but we'll see.
I'm like still
Once
trying
you
to get
start,
through.
you can't stop.
Yeah.
I figured.
It's good.
I'm still trying to get through Air of Fire too. I'm like
Oh gosh.
I'm halfway through, and it is really good. I just haven't had time to read or like sit down and focus. So I'm hoping like once school ends, even though I still have like my master's class and like I'm still working throughout the summer, but not like 7 hours each day. So I'm hoping I have more time to read. But
yeah. I started Sanctuary by Paola Mendoza and Abby Sher. This is my first dystopian for the week. Really nice. I've heard of that book before. Editing a couple videos right now, but hoping to start Fourth Wing or start a reread of The Maze Runner or The Hunger Games sometime tonight.
How fun! Oh my gosh, you have such a good lineup.
Yeah, I feel like I would fly through The Hunger Games. I did a reread, I think, probably when like Mockingjay Part 2 was coming out. I like reread the whole series, and those books are like pretty short, and like you can fly through those like really easily. Oops, sorry. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to shut it up and then. Oh, I forgot about The Mesher. I may pick that one up this week too. That one's really good, and it's also pretty short too. So the audio is fantastic. I'm listening and reading. Cool. I'm working on the Shatter Me series. Oh my gosh,
good one.
Throwback. I didn't love that. I only read the first one. And I really wanted to love. Okay. I like the writing. Yeah. I really wanted to like love what's his name? Warner, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to love like Warner and like the love triangle, but I was just not
feeling try to keep reading. It gets better. Yeah. It's so funny to me, like I read that one so long ago, and it's crazy to me how so many of these older fantasy series are like just trending like crazy right now. Everyone's reading Shatter Me right now, and I'm like, that's really? So old.
Yeah, it is. It's really old. I read this forever ago. I am rereading Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Nice. Yes, T-Swift tattoo. I can't wait to get another one. Yeah, I was like talking to my tattoo artist. She's the same one that did this book one that I have on here.
Oh, cute.
But as she was doing this, I was telling her how I want like one on my elbow right here, like of the outline of Puerto Rico. And then like I want something on my thigh, but like I like very small. I can't like this hurt the most out of any of the tattoos that I've ever gotten. So now I have 4 total. And I never thought that I would get like 1 in my lifetime, and now we're here.
They always say they're addicting.
Yeah, I don't have any, no. I want one so bad, but I'm like so particular. I want to make sure that it's like one that I really, really want before I get it put on my body. I always wanted, my Oma always signs like all of my cards the same way. So I always wanted her handwriting. And then I always wanted a book tattoo and my constellation of my like horoscope. But I don't know, I just haven't drove myself there yet. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll just be like, do it. But
I'm super like very spontaneous. Like if I think about getting a tattoo, like I'll do it like right away. Because if I think about it too long, then I won't. But I have thought about getting a Taylor Swift lyric on me. And at one point I wanted to get Evermore. I thought about getting that on my thigh. But I don't know, maybe in the future. But I definitely wanted to get this one, and I did it now because like it's in 3 weeks, so it should be healed by then. But yeah. Oh, we're planning on going to some bookstores on the day, like Saturday. Like maybe like brunch at like a bookstore. My friends sent me some, so I'll let you know. I am reading Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. Cool. Hey Jess.
Hi,
Thanks for coming by. Hi. I'm saying hello to Jess.
Hi, Tink.
I love the Shatter Me series. That series is coming back. I read it
Yeah.
years ago. That's so crazy. I did really like the writing. I thought it was so like flowery and pretty and stuff, but
I
I never
think it's
got
just a
into it.
matter of like, so TikTok is bringing back so many books.
Oh
And
yeah.
then from TikTok, any book that like even one of the like huge YouTubers reads, it
Mhm.
seems they all go ahead and read it. So I don't know if they're all in the same thread together. They're like,
Mhm.
let's all read Shatter Me. And then there you have it. Then everyone reads it. So
Yeah, I follow like these YouTube like beauty gurus and stuff, and like there's a couple of them in like Greece and they're all reading Verity by Colleen Hoover. Like yeah, there's
yeah.
some books that have gone like super big and it's because of all these like YouTubers and stuff.
Yeah.
I like it though. Like I mean, if you're encouraging reading, like I'm not gonna be mad about it.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
yeah. I love the
The cat.
Shadow series.
I
That's
haven't
so
been home
fun.
since Thursday, so he's literally like, won't let anyone.
He looks huge.
He's very big. Like I think
Yeah.
he just
Oh my
keeps
gosh. He
he's
just
like
keeps
very
going.
yeah, and he like he's long, but then like he eats a lot, so
Oh, he's so big. I love him.
I'm definitely not going to the office tomorrow. I'm like my whole schedule's like thrown off. Like taking a nap and then I wake up like, what day is it? I get to choose like which 2 days I go into the office, so I'm probably
that's
gonna go in like
nice.
Wednesday and Thursday. I usually go Tuesday and Wednesday to get it over with, but like
Yeah.
today feels like Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Tomorrow will
holiday
be
threw it off. Yeah.
yeah. This is my first holiday like at my new job, so I'm like, this is weird. I don't have to work on a holiday.
That's
I
good
want a
though.
T-Swift tattoo from each album. I only have Evermore so far though. My left arm will be covered by the end of it. That's so cool. Yeah, I always wanted to get like Evermore and the font is so like, unique.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get Evermore on my thigh, but we'll see. Cause I don't know. I keep changing on which album is my favorite. Cause right now I'm like so into her old stuff, like country. And like
Yeah.
yeah. It just changes constantly. I have Ignite tattooed on my
Oh,
arm from
how
the Shatter Me
cool.
series. It is a favorite. That's so cool.
I didn't know that that's one of your favorites, Hope.
Such a cute cat. Gabby, your cat is so cute. I'm also reading Scythe with you and Jordan. Yes, and Amy's reading Scythe, so you guys can all buddy read it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hop on the first sprint. Is 40 minutes cool for everybody?
Perfect. I like a
That's
long
perfect
one.
for me. Me too.
Cool. All right. So let me get this set up. I have like monitors, so I'm looking up right now because I have my monitor like all the way up here because the sun, like if I move it down,
Yeah.
ugh, I have a pretty nice setup. Thank God. Thanks to my job.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, they gave me like a monitor and stuff, and I bought some stuff for like my desk. It's like a standing desk and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Nice.
I love it. All right, I will be finishing the selection, and Gabby and Jordan are reading Scythe, and we'll read for 40 minutes, and then we'll be back and chat some more.
Sounds
This
good.
is so random, but I just opened my book and found a $5 bill. So
What?
it's a great day. I
Karma
literally
is
just
your
opened
boyfriend.
it and it was
Where's
there.
mine?
I was like, oh wow, look at that.
Karma
That's so
is that
crazy.
girl. Hello.
Hi.
How did y'all do?
Um,
Oh gosh, Alicia's been here and I had it on full screen and I didn't see her. I'm sorry. There's a private chat message. I'm sorry, Alicia.
she's
Oh,
like, I'm out. I
yeah,
give up.
she's taking way too long. I had it on full screen over
Yeah,
here. So
Yeah.
I've done
sorry.
that before too.
Oh, sorry. What were you saying, Jordan?
I'm looking to see. I don't know what page I'm at.
Okay. Um,
Where'd you guys get?
I finished a selection. 3 out of 5. Yeah, I liked it more when I was younger for sure, but
Yeah.
it was a fun time, and I didn't remember how big of a cliffhanger this like leaves on. So that's probably why I like the second one so much more. But
Okay.
I really want to read like the second one now, but I won't do that until like after the readathon's over. Um, but yeah, I finished that one, and then I probably read maybe like 5 pages of the
Oh,
program.
that's a fun one.
Yeah, I'm excited. I just read another book by Susan Young and I loved it. It was paranormal, so it was different, but I'm still excited. I liked her writing, so yeah.
I read
It's
that one
fun.
literally years and years ago, and I really liked it. I don't know how I'd feel about it now. It's kind of
Okay.
like this selection. Like, I wonder how I'll feel about it now.
Yeah.
But I always thought I'd get to the second book, and now it's been so long, I'd have to reread that one.
Yeah, I saw that this is a series. I like the
Yeah.
covers a lot. Like they think they're
Yeah.
really cool. There's a
I really
lot.
liked book one. I don't know why I
Yeah.
never continued. Just, you know how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. But I got to page 35 in
Cool.
Scythe. And it definitely picked, like, it starts off already like, dang, this is kind of
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. Hey. I wanted to be outdoors. Earlier, I was like, it's so nice out. Should I just like go live outside? But it's already getting darker here, so.
Yeah, I almost sat outside, but I had to plug my computer in, so I was like, I better not.
Well, it's like 8 p.m. where y'all live, right?
Yeah.
It's almost
It's only
9 where
5
I'm
here.
at.
It's supposed to be 9 over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Portland, Oregon. So it's just
okay.
5:46 here.
Oh, how nice.
Mm-hmm.
How did you do, Gabby?
I made it to page 29. I'm almost on chapter 3.
You guys are like right there.
Yeah.
Same.
It like kind of throws you right in. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is happening. But I'm liking it so far.
Nice.
And I figured out how my bookmark works. So it like has the little hook so it can clip onto the side of the book.
Oh,
there you
This
go.
part like just hangs out. It's so
That's why when you were holding it, I'm like, how does that work?
yeah, well, I put it in. I was like, well, this is just going to slide out. Like, I'm going to lose this. And then I realized that the hook part
got a
clips on
hook.
the
Yeah.
book.
Honestly, that's so creative because I've tried the magnet ones and I always, like, I try to be so careful. No matter what I do, I always tear the page.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is true. My friend, she makes them. You can, like, discuss. I'm going to go get the other things she made me. It's so cute.
That's how this thing is. This is like a little corner bookmark. You like slide onto the page. And I feel like it's like tearing like the tops of the pages just a little bit.
Yeah, my friend Jess got me one of those like triangle, like the corner ones too. Those are nice. But yeah, Lisa, did you want to like introduce yourself and let us know what you're reading?
Sure. Hey, everybody. I'm Alicia. I have a channel here where it's my name, Alicia Guzman. I read a variety of different books. I don't really have like a set genre. I like to like skip between genres depending on how I'm feeling. And I just started Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler. I read the introduction while I was in the back, and I don't understand introductions because I feel like it told me what the book is about. Now, why do I have to read it?
Yeah. Is that like a classic or I don't really know.
I guess it would be considered a classic now.
Okay.
It was written back in like 1996. It was supposed to be a trilogy, but the author died before she finished it.
Oh, no way.
And it's supposed to be set in 2024, which is so trippy to think about because that's next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
so
crazy.
Fun.
She wrote. I read a book by the author, and I cannot think of what it's called. Do you know what her other one is? Yes. Yeah, and that was good. Did you read that one?
I did read that one.
Okay.
It has like the time travel, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like during the time of slavery and had time travel. It was really interesting.
I've never heard of that author before. Fun. Yeah, let us know how much you guys read in the comments. Oh, I think we already read that. Oh, did you get what you were getting, Gabby?
Oh, yeah. So it's kind of the same thing, but she makes pens with them too.
Oh, cute.
And it's like I got one that's like the colors of my classroom next year.
That's nice.
But it's so cute. But that's why I ordered this, and I was like, oh, give it to me as a bookmark, like not thinking, like, what's this bookmark gonna look like? But this is like a cute idea. Like maybe I won't lose it because I lose all of my bookmarks. That's probably why the $5 bill was in there. I probably used it as a bookmark.
Yeah, I have like a mug full of bookmarks over there. I think I bought one from Kayla from Books and Lala. Her mom has like an Etsy shop. I know that I bought one. It's somewhere. I'll have to look for it later. But they're like those that are like kind of like hanging type.
Yeah.
Hey Kendall. I'm hanging out with my family right now, so I can't read. But I love y'all, and I hope I can join later. Hope that you can join us later. I was worried because I don't know how much like people celebrate the holiday as much like in the evening. But yeah, we didn't really do much today. My mom said she was gonna cook burgers, and then her and her boyfriend ended up going out for dinner, so that didn't happen. But yeah, did you guys do anything today? I think Gabby, you were right.
Yeah, I just spent it with like family and friends. We just kind of had a cookout and played games, and then I ended up coming home.
Nice.
I mean, most people have to work Tuesday, so I feel like an evening thing was good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like most people do it Saturday and Sunday because most people are off Monday.
Yeah. We were gone all weekend and got home like around lunchtime today. So
yeah, I was like on my travels today. I passed so many campers, like going probably home.
Oh yeah, the campground we're at was packed. I mean, there wasn't a single site. And then I got back today because it's funny because people come here to vacation, and I'm like, we like live here.
Yeah.
And so we left to go to an Airbnb, and I came back today, and it's like everyone's gone again. It's just so crazy.
Yeah, I went on to the lake yesterday, like just to go on a walk with my friend, and we were like, "Why is it so packed today?" And then we realized, like, "Oh yeah, it's like Memorial Day weekend." I'm still trying to figure out what to read for this readathon, either The Mesher or reread Shatter Me completely through. I would recommend The Mesher first. I love that book. But yeah, I mean that one's a really quick read, so I feel like you could definitely like do both, honestly, in like 1 week. I feel like that's kind of doable. Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
What are you saying?
I don't know what Small Favors. Does anyone know what that is?
I'm about to look it up.
That's
isn't that
I think so. I've been wanting her to read that book. So let me make sure it's the one I'm thinking
So
of.
we're gonna make it count.
Is it the one by Aaron Craig?
That's what I thought of with like the yellow cover.
It's that.
Yeah.
I feel like you're stretching it.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a great book, but that's a stretch.
I feel like on Goodreads it definitely gives you like the genres on there. Let's see.
Yeah, what is it? What does Goodreads classify that?
Like
Aaron Craig.
It's so interesting. I don't know what to classify it.
This
is like paranormal.
Young adult, fairy tale, horror fiction, and fantasy fiction.
Yeah, every genre except dystopian.
I really, you could stretch it, but it's not really.
I mean, a lot of dystopian is also like sci-fi fantasy. So yeah,
there is this weird line that sometimes it's like, is this dystopian? Is it not?
Yeah. Only read 20 pages. I may or may not have closed my eyes for 15 minutes. I was listening to my audiobook and I was like folding clothes and yeah, I'm pretty wide awake, but only because I took a nap and like I've been taking naps like all weekend because I didn't have many plans and like I am not a big nap person at all. So I feel like yeah, I don't know the concept of time right now, but yeah, I haven't had many plans this weekend. I've just been watching Netflix. I just started Sweet Magnolias. I don't know if anyone's watched that. But it's so it's so cute. I love it. I got 10% into the selection. I am intrigued and liking it so far. It is like a really cool concept, I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really need to reread. I'm so curious to see if I still love it.
Yeah, I think I like the second one the most because of they focus more on one of her best friends in the book.
Yeah.
And I love that storyline. So, yeah. Oh yeah. I loved Scythe. I did too. I read about 30 pages. I was playing with Esme for most of the sprint. Oh yeah, she was sending me pictures of her daughter with her book. I'm like our youngest dystopian readathon participant.
How is her name pronounced?
Esme.
It's so funny. I babysit twins, and their names are Izzy and Esme, and I like never heard Esme before, and I was like, did that come from like Twilight? Like
that's what I was thinking.
Well, Jess is a huge Twilight fan, so when I first met her, that's what I thought too. But her daughter's full name is Esmeralda.
Okay.
But they call her Esme. Yeah, yeah. But I thought so. I was like,
it's a beautiful
Twilight?
name.
Yeah.
She loves Twilight. She got me a T-shirt with like Jacob Black's face on it.
That's a good friend.
Yeah. I am reading Starless Crown. Very nice. Hey, I'm doing good. Kind of late, no worries. We just did the first sprint. I'm planning on being live maybe for like 3 hours total is like usually what I shoot for. So probably like 2 more ish sprints. Yeah. I'm also reading Rhapsodic. Have any of you ever read that one? No.
I don't even know how to pronounce it.
I haven't even heard of that one, Amy.
No.
I would think it'd be like Rhapsodic.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. Let's look it up. I'm
so
also like
this one is another like paranormal romance.
Ooh, I see the cover. Like, yeah, fantasy paranormal romance, fae. Cool. Yeah, I've also been reading this arc, but it's taking me forever because I usually only read arcs like when I'm going to sleep, and I usually read like a page and then I fall asleep. But I got the arc for Rachel Harrison's new book, Black Sheep. Oh, I love her so much. I think I read every single book that she's ever put out, like even her short story collection I love. So yeah, I've been trying to read that, but I have
so many. You to sleep.
I just because for me for arcs, I just read them as I'm going to sleep. I don't know if I've just been like so tired recently or what, but like reading in general like puts me to sleep like no matter what.
Oh no.
Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm finishing The Family Across the Street by Nicole Trope so I can start a dystopian. Yeah, I was like not trying to start any new books this week just because of and on the weekend, I mean, I can't even remember what was the last book that I read.
I'm literally in the middle of 3 books, and then today came, and I was like, oh shoot, I put everything else on hold. So now I'm going with 4 books, so it's fine.
I am in the middle of Air Fire, but like I don't think I might have read 1 book this entire month. Like that's how busy I've been, but I think I've read like 2.
Yeah.
Literally read like 2 books all month. But Lena, you have to let me know what you think of that one.
And let us know what dystopian you're gonna pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the last couple of books I read were for Romanceathon, like last weekend, and then like this week I was just reading like a short story collection. Um, yeah, I think I just read 2 for Romanceathon. I read Nora Goes Off Script, and
How
then
was
I
that?
read. I liked it a lot. I think
Okay.
if you've read The Bodyguard by Catherine
Yeah.
Center, you'd like that one, and that one has to do with an author, so I really liked it.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's been
and
on
it's
my
a really
radar for a
short.
long time.
I read it in one day. It's so short. Like it's so,
Okay.
and then romance is like a really quick read. And I got an arc for Hello Stranger by Catherine Center, and it
Oh,
was
I'm so
amazing.
jealous.
It's so good. You should try to get it on NetGalley.
I know. I never used NetGalley, but I've
Mhm.
seen a lot of people reading that Catherine Center on NetGalley
Oh
right
my
now.
god, it was so good. I think I
I
like that
can't
one more
wait.
than The Bodyguard, but it was so good. And she's coming to Cleveland in July, and my friend and I, Jess, we're gonna go see her. So I'm excited. Just got back from Sonic. Nice. I was out earlier and I really wanted like rallies or like Sonic or Wendy's. Like I just wanted some fast food, but I cooked.
What's rallies?
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Rallies?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Sonic, I would say. It's pretty similar. You've never heard of the Big Buford? It's
No.
like a Whopper. It's very much like Burger King, like a mix of Burger King and Sonic, I would say, because it has kind of like a retro look. That's so surprising that you guys don't know about rallies.
I'm sitting here like I feel like I've heard of like everything because of all the traveling. So I'm like, I'm
Uh-huh.
looking it up. I'm like, how have I? Maybe I've
Yeah.
seen
I
one.
think it's an East Coast thing. I don't think
Oh,
they
they're
have it on the West side. Oh, California has it, but not
Amy's
Oregon.
right. Rallies is like
Mhm.
Checkers. I think they're like owned by like the same, so it's kind of similar.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, but
Maybe I
Rallies
just
is so good.
apparently there's one near me. So maybe I just think it's Checkers because it does. It looks just like it.
I think they might just change the name, like um depending on the state maybe. But yeah, it's Rallies here, but they have like good ice cream. I
Yeah.
love their like they have like popcorn chicken. Like I haven't been to a KFC since I was like 8 years old. But that's all that I would eat from KFC was like the popcorn chicken.
Yeah.
So good.
They're the same. It's the same owners, same company.
Okay,
Checkers and
that's what I
Rallies.
thought. Okay, yeah, it's definitely Rallies here. Like I would never be like, oh, like let's go to Checkers. Like it's not a thing here. You don't call it that here. Yeah. Got cones for me and the kids. Nice. Back to reading. Yeah, I just got ice cream like for the first time this summer, like a couple weeks ago, and there's a place that has like almond milk and oat milk soft serve, and it's so good.
Ooh.
It's so creamy. It just makes it so much better. Esme is definitely Team Jacob. That is correct. We were watching New Moon, and I, I had like the what are those called? Like the physical DVD, like
The case?
cartridge, the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like showing her the cartridge. I'm like, this is Jacob, and this is Edward. Like, which one do you like? And she kept like pointing at Jacob and saying Jacob. I mean, she's 2, so she can barely say it. But
That's adorable.
she's so cute, and she's definitely a Harry Styles fan. Yeah, I fall asleep so fast when I read it. Me too. Me too. Yeah. Reading Salem's Law, is that Stephen King? I think. Hey Liv, just stopping in to say hey. I hope the readathon is starting out well for everyone. Jordan, I hope you enjoy Scythe. Okay, I'm gonna finish my reread of Happy reread already.
I know.
Still haven't even read it. And then probably starting the Measure. Nice. Yeah, I still haven't read Happy Place.
Oh,
It's
so
literally right there. The hot pink cover. I wanted to read it for Romanceathon and I took pictures with it and everything, and then I still
Yeah.
haven't read it.
I think she listened to it on audio and now she's annotating. So that's why she's
Okay.
rereading so quickly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm probably gonna go grab some ice cream now during the next sprint. Just finished The Revolution of Ivy, my first book of the readathon. was the sequel to the Book of Ivy by Amy Eggle that I read years ago. Really enjoyed it. Very nice. Oh, I love that everyone's chiming in.
So I looked it up
Uh-huh.
because I thought you said Chucky's, like Chuck E. Cheese. I
Oh.
don't. There's no checkers on this side either.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what is checkers? So I think it's like an East Coast thing.
So like nothing helped you figure it out. You're like, I'm still confused.
Yeah. Well, that we definitely don't have like In-N-Out over here. I've had In-N-Out when I went to Cali.
I don't have any of those. I have literally like Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Long John Silver's, and KFC. They're like my only options.
Where are you from?
I am from Pennsylvania, but I'm from like, I don't know if you've ever heard of like Yingling Beer, like Pottsville area. It's very, very small, like middle of nowhere, hick town, like nothing around besides Walmart and Dollar General. Like I have to drive an hour to a mall. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's very sad.
Yeah, that was me when I lived in Puerto Rico. Yeah, like driving like an hour just for the mall and stuff. Yeah. They definitely don't have Target in Puerto Rico, which is so sad. I was gonna say, oh, we just got like a racing canes. But I don't like it. Isn't that like a Cali thing? Like James Charles loves it. It's like chicken and fries and bread. Racing canes, right?
Raising Canes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't really like it that much, honestly. I'm gonna read The Ferryman. I saw that. I think Gwen was talking about this book.
Yeah.
It's probably the only book I will read because it's 530 pages. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah. I think Jordan from Sorry Book Solid gave some really, really cool dystopian recommendations. Or not recommendations, but just like her TBR had some really cool dystopians that I've never seen before. So I'm excited. They do have the best popcorn chicken. You can get like a tiny box with fries and popcorn chicken for like $2. It's the best thing. I've never heard of Rallies either. Oh my gosh. Just joining friends, reading in 5 years, so not dystopian. No worries. I have that book too, and I've been meaning to read it forever.
Same.
One of my best friends got that for me. Please try the Oatly brand ice cream Pines, the best oatmeal ice cream on the planet. I get mine at Target. I feel like I've seen that. I definitely seen that at Target, so I will try it now whenever I go there. I did see like on Instagram at Trader Joe's they have like these like crackers but they're like everything bagel and they have like cream cheese in the middle. I want to try it. They're like Ritz, but they're like bagel bagel
sounds
looking.
Like something I need.
Yeah. Yes, a Stephen King book. Oh my god, I loved the Book of Ivy. Such a good throwback dystopian. Raleigh's is basically Sonic. Yeah, you're right. The ice cream is really good too. Yeah, I am in Maryland, and we don't have a lot of those. We do have one Checkers that I know of, though. When the October 1st drops, I'll be headed your way. Virginia doesn't have a Raising Cane's, but we have a Cookout, and it's the only fast food you need, honestly. Oh, I've never heard of that. It's fun. I'm fully annotating Happy Place for Liv's Patreon this week. It's so perfect. Yeah, that's why I wanted to read it because I know that Olivia is doing the discussion this week, but I haven't gotten to it yet, unfortunately. Yes, it's so good. That's like the only thing. I don't like the chicken that much. We have a place called Guthrie's here. It's literally the same thing. Exact same. But the seasonings are better, I would say. Yes, I love it. It's like it's kind of like Steel Magnolias and like Gilmore Girls like put together. It's so cute. It's like about these three like women in their 40s, like they have kids and like all of the stuff that's going on in their lives. Like one of them's going through like a divorce and like romance and all this stuff.
Are you on season 1? Did you like just start it?
Yeah, I just finished season 1.
Okay.
Season 3 comes out in July, I think.
I'm still making my way very slowly through season 2, so.
Okay.
But it's
And
great.
I keep getting recommended now on Netflix, Virgin River.
River.
Okay, so I don't know if that one's any good,
I
but I may
started
try
that one too, and I just got bored. But
it. Okay.
it is a popular one,
Okay,
so
I may
you can
try
try it.
it. Yeah, I need more TV because I don't watch a lot of TV shows, honestly. And
Yeah,
that was
same.
like a hidden gem. I'd never heard of Sweet
Yeah.
Magnolias, and I really like it. Rachel, don't watch my romance reading blog.
Oh no.
She must not have liked Happy Place, maybe.
Yeah.
Um, Zach, what is that?
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's.
I've never heard of that. The
Really?
same. Yeah,
They're
no.
chicken. It's chicken and fries.
Okay. I love Sweet Magnolias too. Yay! Love that.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
see?
Virgin River too. Virgin River is so good. Okay, then now I have
Yeah.
hope.
And that's why
Yeah,
I said
like
don't really listen to me. I don't watch a lot of TV. I get like really bored and then I'll go months and months and months and like be like, I should finish that season and I just don't.
yeah, I have like my specific shows that I just wait like all year for the
Yeah.
season to come out, and then I binge it in like a day, and then
Yeah.
I don't have anything to watch.
Same.
Lena, I already did.
Oops.
All right. Let's probably hop on another sprint. Was 40 good for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do another 40-minute sprint. I'm gonna go grab ice cream, so I will turn my camera off here for a few. But yeah, we'll read for 40 and we'll be right back. Hi.
Hi.
How are y'all? How did y'all do?
I did good. I actually went and I had to wash my body off that sprint because I felt like I smelled from like just sitting in the sun today.
Oh,
So I did that, and then I made it to page 50, 55. So I just got to chapter 5. It was like one of those sprints where I ended literally on the last word as soon as
nice.
the chime was going off. I was like so satisfied.
That's the best feeling. I'm just ahead of you at 58.
Oh, so you were pretty close.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
Yeah. I like the how at the end of each chapter there's like that journal entry.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that,
Yeah.
but I'm glad it kind of just like throws you in. I'm really liking it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope it's like just a fast read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been years since I've read Scythe, but I remember really liking it when I read it. It just went by so fast.
Yeah.
Did you continue in the series?
I read the first 2. I stopped at the Toll. It was just so big. It was over 500 pages, and by the time I got to it, I had forgotten most of what happened in the first 2. So if you're going to continue, I would recommend reading them shortly after each other because I didn't want to reread them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. There's a lot of series like that for me that I'm like, darn, I have to reread if I want to continue.
Yep.
How did you do, Alicia?
I didn't get very far. I got 30 pages in, and it's interesting so far. It's a lot like darker than I expected it to be, which I should have expected because it's Octavia Butler, but it's good so far.
Nice. I read about 4 chapters of the program. It's okay so far. I mean, it started really like there's a lot of character names and stuff, and it's very like 2000s YA.
Yes. Yes.
So it's okay so far. I did get distracted because I'm currently in the process of trying to buy a new car, and it's like the first time that I'm ever doing this. So I did get distracted going on the Kia dealership near me, like putting like looking at how like down payments and like how much the monthly payment would be, like, and all that. So yeah, cars are expensive.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll put this much money down and like it'll be like a $200 payment. Like, no, it's like 400 or 500. And I really wanted a Jeep, but like the cheap,
those are pricey.
yeah. So I'm thinking like the cheapest one that I see, it's like a Kia Soul right now. I don't know how good that car is, but I'm like used to like bigger cars because I've driven a 4Runner for a while. So I don't know, but I'm seeing other ones. I don't know, we'll see. But
yeah, everything is just so expensive. I recently just bought a car, and like the pricing and the interest rates, I was like, I don't want to do this. Like I didn't want to grow up. I didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
And the insurance, I'm sure too.
Yeah. I had a Jeep Renegade before that I leased, which like I'm not a big fan of leases. It's just kind of not my thing. But I was in college, so that's what me and my dad decided to do. And then I just got a Kia, and I love it. It drives so nice. And
what Kia do you have?
I have a Kia Seltos. They like just came out.
Yeah, we were looking at those.
Nice.
Those are
so
nice. Yeah.
It's really expensive, but it's a very nice car. And like the interest rate to buy out my Jeep was more than to buy a new car. I was like, why would I not buy a new car?
Yeah.
Because it was more expensive to buy a used car. It's just crazy. I don't understand how any of that works. Like they should make a class like that in high school. Like instead I had health. And I'm like, okay, great. But like now I don't even know how to write a check, which I do now. But like when you're graduating, like you don't know how to do like life things. I don't know.
Yeah,
I agree.
My mom has a Kia Sportage, and that one's pretty
yeah,
nice.
that's like the Seltos and the Sportage are basically the same thing. The Sportage is just longer and wider. So my car is just like a little compact of that.
Yeah, but my parents are like, well, like they want me to get like an expensive car, but I'm like, what? You guys get paid, and it's like you guys together, like it's just me, guys, and
Yeah.
nobody's helping me do this. Like they took me to a dealership today, but they're just like pointing out like all the nice cars, and I'm like, I don't know what you think this is. Like,
How
is
much
this
money do you think I make?
yeah, I mean, I make an okay amount and I live at home, but like still like I have other things
Yeah.
going
That
on.
I
was
So
will
my
say
thing.
too.
what was that?
Oh, I will say like also, am I echoing?
No.
Is that me? Oh, like also think about the longevity of things. So Ben
Mhm.
and I had a Jeep Wrangler actually, and it was paid off, but like maintenance on that Jeep, the gas that it took, like it was just so
Mhm.
expensive along with the insurance. He bought a Hyundai, which was also pretty expensive. But the gas on it, like he only fills up like once a week and it's like
Mhm.
$60. Whereas with the Jeep, we had to fill up like every 4 days and it was like $120. So I
Yeah.
think about the
Oh my
maintenance and how much
god.
gas
Okay.
you're gonna spend and
Yeah.
how much you're gonna travel. Like those are
Yeah.
also important.
Mhm.
I will say like Jeep parts, like if something goes wrong with the Jeep, they're so expensive to get
Yeah.
fixed because of those certain parts that they take. But that's how I was when I was looking for a car too, because I was like, okay, like I could afford this much, and then like I also have to think like I'm starting my student loans. I start to pay those
Mhm.
soon, so I'm like, okay, well they're gonna be like I'm gonna have to give them a kidney every month, like to be able to afford it. But I've had my car now for a month, and I've only
Mhm.
gotten gas twice. I
That's
was like, okay, and it only costs me
yeah.
like $40 every time I get gas. Like my car is really good, and I don't drive far. I only work
Mhm.
15 minutes away from my house, but
Yeah, I don't drive. The most I drive is like every morning to the gym, and my gym's like literally a 5 minute drive. But I
yeah,
only have to go into the office like twice a week, and it's like a 10 minute drive. Like I don't really go too far. Like I do want to get it before Taylor Swift because I'm driving to Pittsburgh, and like I
yeah,
don't really trust my 1998 Forerunner to to get me to Pittsburgh in 3 weeks. So that's why I'm like really looking right now for a car.
Have you looked
And that
online?
what was that?
Have you looked online?
Yes, that's what I was doing right now. So I'm looking at this dealership, this Kia dealership that's like right next to me because I was looking at other ones, but they're much more expensive. They have like an 11 grand Kia Soul, and I was like, maybe I'll just do that. But I don't know. They have other like more affordable ones, but I don't know. We'll see. They have like a 2016 Jeep. I'm like, I just really want to be a Jeep girl,
yeah.
but it
I
may
will
not
say like
happen.
too, like it's so weird with cars because they all have like different versions of them. Like there's like the
Mhm.
basic version, and then like
Mhm.
they have the versions with like everything added to it. So like when I looked at my car, I was like, they're really not that expensive. And then I went in there, went over the numbers, which they always add, like at a dealership, they add other fees onto it. But they gave me the number, and I was like, excuse me? And they're like, well, you got this kind of version, and it has a sunroof. Oh God, what's happening? I just got a phone call. Oh, that was weird.
Oh.
But so like if you get like just a basic version of it,
Mhm.
like sometimes they're cheaper too. I
Okay.
just don't like adulting. Oh my God.
Yeah. I've been looking at used cars, but like from the dealership that are like certified owned. So it means like somebody leased them, like like your car, like someone leased it and then they just took it back and now they're selling it.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing, just like the certified pre-owned at least.
Try
Cause
Yeah.
Driveway.
what is it?
Driveway, it's like a online dealer,
Okay.
and you can look at cars across the country.
Mhm.
That's what we did because we really wanted that one Hyundai, and we wanted it in white in particular. And here in Oregon, everything was over MSRP. They kept
Mhm.
quoting us like 46,000, $50,000.
Mhm.
And we're like, okay, MSRP is like 36. We're not going to pay any more than 5K over. We
Mhm.
found one in Florida for under MSRP. So we actually the car was 34,000 plus like shipping it here to Oregon from Florida. It was 1,000 more. Either way, we still paid like
Mm-hmm.
38, and the
Mhm.
dealers around us wanted 46. So
Mhm.
I'd say check Driveway.
I'll check it out. I know my friend did do Carvana, and she had a terrible experience. So I'm like, I'm not doing that. But I'll check out Driveway. That sounds like maybe I could do it. And I also like really want to do a dealership too, so like they can take care of like all of the paperwork and all that stuff, because I don't know. I hate the DMV. I don't want to. And then my car's so old that I'm not gonna try to sell it. Like I'm just gonna trade it in and like let whatever they give me like $100 for it. Like it's falling apart. Like I'm surprised that it's lasted me this long, to be honest. But it's like from the year that I was born, so
Yeah.
it's been around for a while. So yeah. All right, let's see here. Queen Charlotte is what I'm watching now, and it's so good. I watched like 1.5 episodes and I haven't continued it because I've heard it's really sad. Okay, I've heard it's really sad, and I'm just like, I don't want to cry right now. I need like wholesome things in my life right now. You have to watch Sullivan's Crossing when it comes to the U.S. with Chad Michael Murray and Luke from Gilmore Girls. I love that you're wearing Luke's shirt too.
I am. I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, me neither. Sullivan's Crossing. Hey, I'm just trying to finish up The Marriage Counselor by Dia Poirier. Nice. I have an hour and 19 minutes left. Nice. You're listening to the audiobook. I got to page 250 of Feed. Cool. Hi, friends. Just hanging with y'all tonight. 60% through Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. Very fantasy title.
Yeah, that's a sequel to that Serpent and the Wings of Night.
Oh, I have that right here. That's another one that I really want to read this summer. I don't know why like these fantasy books are like just scream like summertime. Like all I want to read is like fantasy and mystery thrillers like in the summertime. I read about 33 pages of my book, so glad you're loving Scythe. It's definitely super intriguing. Yeah, you guys are making me want to reread it. I haven't reread it yet, but I will soon. I'll admit I'm not reading a dystopian just here for fun. That's totally fine. Made it to page 27 of Scythe. So many people are reading Scythe for the readathon. Yeah. That makes me so happy. I'm on page 72 in Starless Crown. Cool. Ooh, Hyundai are reliable and good prices. I also have heard Subarus are really good. Like they last you a long time. So may look into that too. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll write that down. I need to start. I don't know much about cars, so like it's been harder because nobody's helping me do this. I'm just having to like figure out myself. My mom is there's one. 2017. Ooh, that's not bad. Okay.
Do you have your loan yet, by the way?
What was that?
Do you have your loan yet, or are you going to let the dealer like...
Oh, so I have some savings, and then I may take out like a really small loan from the bank, like less than $5,000 probably.
Okay.
Yeah, for the down payment. And then yeah. I don't know. So to get the payment, like the monthly payments down. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Yeah. I'm like, someone please help.
So I would suggest, and I'm not an expert, but we've just, between the both of us, we've bought cars in the past. So the dealerships really want you to like the monthly payment, as long as you're comfortable with a monthly payment, right? And I feel like that can be a privileged way to say, like, if you can afford a $500 monthly payment, but that won't change much. What you really want to get is the MSRP value because that's going to be the overall cost that you pay for the car. Okay. So I would recommend that you get a loan, see what you're approved for, and that way you have a range to work with, and then still like put your savings into that. Rather than go to the dealer and say, oh, I don't have a loan yet, because they'll try to match you with whoever they work with and they get a cut, and they always try to get you to pay a lot more. So I would just recommend apply for the loan, see what you're working with, and then
like
go from
use
there.
a bank, like whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
That's what we did. we'd get our loans through our bank and then go to the dealership basically saying like, this is how much I have, take it or leave it.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, nice. I went through car shopping in 2020, literally bought a new to me car in February right before everything shut down, and I had nowhere to drive it to, but it's still going strong. I bet it is. Yeah, and I've heard it's just like a really bad time also to buy a car right now in general, I guess. But yeah, I guess I have to. We'll see. Yeah. Used cars are more expensive than new right now due to economy. Interesting. Yeah. I did not know that. Okay. Used cars, stay away from the 2016 Tucson. That's what I had, and that gave me so many issues. Okay. I just found, what was it? The Santa Fe. I just opened one for Santa Fe. She's orange and very bright. I like, because like my stepdad was asking me like, what do you want? And I'm just like, I don't know, I like a big car, like because I've been driving a 4Runner for so long, but like I don't have really a preference of like color or like this or that. Like I don't care, it's just a car. I just want to be able to afford it.
My car is black, and the first like second I looked in the car, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. It was like a brown interior. My dad's like, I like it. And I was like, it literally is brown. Like, and it's like a light brown. And then the longer I sat in it, and the guy who was like my salesman, he was like, if you think about it, like the inside of your car is brown and the outside's black, you have like your own like peanut butter cup. I was like, well, when you put it that way, I guess it is cute.
I think I would just like stay away from like white cars because I feel like they would look dirty like all the time for me, because I am so bad at cleaning my car. Like my room, it's okay. My car is a mess. So yeah, I would love a green car because that's like my favorite color, but I managed to find a dealer that was doing 60 months financing with no interest, so I just split the new car cost over 60 months, so no interest. Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
I have to grow up real quick right now. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll post on my stories and you guys will see that I got a car like next week.
Yay! I hope so.
Yeah, I'm thinking like at least in the next few weeks, because like Taylor Swift is what, like 3 weeks away from now?
Yeah, it's so like in 19 days.
Yeah, I would love to have it before Taylor Swift. So yeah. And at least drive around a little bit before I go over there, because I don't want to like the first time that I drive it to be like a 2-hour drive and like getting used to it. I feel like I always have to get used to like a new car and driving it and stuff. And yeah, and definitely like newer, because it's always so weird for me to drive like my mom's car, because my car's so old that I feel like I have to like use a lot of force on my steering wheel, and then I get in her car and it's so like smooth that I'm definitely gonna have to get used to it. But yeah, alrighty. Did we want to do one last sprint?
I have to hop off because my husband has to go to bed. So
yeah, I have to go. I might hop off because I have school tomorrow. Okay, but I might still stay. Like I'm gonna get ready for bed, but I'll be in the comments.
No worries. Yeah, I think we're gonna do like one more 30-minute sprint. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out.
Yeah, of course. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you for hanging out.
What are we doing the rest of the week? Anything?
I know that tomorrow Chloe's going live. She's on a completely separate time zone, so I think she's going live like at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I may be there because I'll be working from home, so I can like just be on. But yeah, I don't know if any of you guys were going live this week. I forgot to look at the schedule.
I'll look. I would like to. It just depends on like my schedule. So I just got hired as the head cheer coach, and so like life has been crazy because we were like trying to get tryouts done. So we have practices and then tryouts this week too. So possibly sometime this week, like in the evening. I don't know. But
yeah, well, everyone just stay tuned on Jordan and Gabby's Instagrams and also mine.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
if we go live again, yeah. But definitely tomorrow we are doing live reading sprints on Chloe's channel. But yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Good night, guys. Thank you
Good
again for
night.
having us.
I can stay for this last sprint.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do it like a 30-minute because usually I just go live for like 3 hours and it's like 2.5 hours so far. So but yeah, there's more comments here. Believe it or not, black cars are actually the hardest to keep clean. Interesting.
I was going to say that, and so
Okay.
the reason we get white cars or like not black cars or like really dark cars is because they get hot too, and we do a lot of like road trips to go visit my mom,
Mm-hmm.
and we're always afraid that the car is going to overheat.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, yeah. Like my car right now is green. I love it, green, but yeah. Agreed, Amy. I love my white one. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like I'm such a dirty like car person that I just get worried that it'll look dirty like all the time. And like
Like
it
the
stresses
inside
me
or
out.
the outside?
Both. But like the inside of my car right now, it's like really bad. But like the outside too, right now, it's like I should probably go wash it. But my car is so old that like I can't even put it through a car wash because like you know
Oh.
that like little antenna in the front, it won't go down. So I can't go through a car wash. Like if I could
Oh.
do that, I would go through car wash easy. Like it's no big deal. Like it's just like a drive through. But I can't even do that. So I have to like I have
Hand
to
wash
find a
it.
yes, and I don't have time. But yeah, yeah. I'll probably be looking at more cars during the sprint. But yeah, thank you all for your recommendations in the comments. I needed it. All right, let's do one last sprint. We'll go for 30 minutes and then we'll come back and wrap it up. Hello.
Hey, hey.
How did you do?
I got distracted. I only read 10 pages. And then, because Ben and I were supposed to go down to Sacramento
Uh-huh.
mid-June, and we forgot to buy tickets ahead of time, so we're looking now, and they're really expensive. So we're debating on whether we want to drive 9 hours or still fly. So just looking
Mm.
at prices. What about you?
Well, I wasn't getting too into the program, so I switched to the uglies. Um, and yeah, I don't know if the it was the right move to do all these young adults because like after reading the selection, I feel like it's all the same like tone, I guess if that makes any
Hmm.
sense. So yeah, I'm reading it, it's okay. But maybe I might switch to the power because this was an adult dystopian just to give myself a little bit of a break right now in between like all of these young adult dystopian um but yeah, I read like a couple chapters of this. It's okay so far. But yeah, let's see what people had to say. I saw this. I don't know if I can, but my stepdad pretty much just told me like you cannot go through a drive-through. I'm not a drive-through, a car wash. So yeah. Good night. Thanks for coming, Amy. We're about to head to bed. Well, I'm about to head to bed soon. I'm sure that Alicia has like the rest of her day.
A
Over
beer is calling my name.
there. Also, if you ever need car advice, my hubby is good at buying cars, so you can always message me. I will do that because I need help. I got distracted watching YouTube videos. That's cool. I was just looking at more cars, and then there I got this app that is called like Happy Art, something like that, and it's basically like paint by numbers, and it's been really like satisfying to like just do that while you're like listening to an audiobook. So I was doing that.
That's fun.
But yeah, it's really nice. I read 23 pages, very nice. 18, so cool. I wanted to read the uglies, but yeah, YA kills me these days. Yeah. I think with the program it was a little bit more annoying because it's like the whole premise of the book is that suicide is like an international epidemic, and I feel like the way that they're like approaching that it's just like, oh, like you're just sad, like why, like I don't know, they're just not doing a great job with mental health rep at the moment. So I moved on to this one, but this one's also like pretty and ugly, and like I'm just like, what? I don't know. It's such a weird concept. I'm obsessed with the app. So am I. It's so satisfying and soothing, and oh my gosh, I've been really enjoying it. I haven't tried any of the mystery ones yet. I will do that soon. Managed to come join and read 21 pages of Never Let Me Go.
Ooh,
Kazuo
I'm going to
Ishiguro.
read that later.
Hey, I've only
Yeah.
seen the movie, and the movie was so confusing that I feel like I don't know what happened. Like I really don't understand. I mean, maybe I was too young to watch that movie, but yeah, I did not get it. So like, if I were to read the book, it would be like a brand new story because I watched the movie and I could not follow like what was happening. Um, I don't think at the time either I knew that it was dystopian. So
Mhm.
yeah, but that one's with Andrew Garfield, right?
Really? No, I haven't seen it. I didn't
Oh,
realize it
okay.
was a movie.
Yes, it
Oh,
is. I think Andrew Garfield's in it and like Keira Knightley maybe.
I love
Uh
Andrew Garfield.
yeah. Oh no,
He was
Carrie
like my crush when I was younger.
I love him. Yeah, it's Carrie Mulligan, Andrew Garfield, and Keira Knightley.
Mm.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I may read that at some point. We'll see. Yeah, I've never read a book by him before, so alrighty, it's about to be 11 and I have to go to work and stuff tomorrow. So, thank you all for hanging out. And yeah, we'll be live on Chloe's channel tomorrow. I'll post everything on my stories and stuff. So, yeah, follow us on Instagram for updates and all of that. And yeah, thank you again for hanging out, and we'll see you later. Bye.